He told me it was just the water pump.
He told you it was an as-is sale.
No, he did not tell me as-is.
No, you go even farther. What you say is, I agreed to purchase a car for $33, and as long as it was not an as-is sale. Do you think I really think that conversation took place? Do you think I really... Well, so long as it's not an as-is sale, I'll pay you $3,300.
May I show you this? This is where we adjusted the price from $3,700 to $33,000, and she signed indicating that she understands that the repairs were in order and that the sale is as-is, and it was further reduced from $37,000.
What have you got? She handed me something that says car overheats, can stalled, reduced from $37,000 to $33,000.
Oh, okay, I didn't know she handed you that.
And then it has her signature on it.
Yes,
what have you got? Let me see that.
That's the same document.
No, it's not. This has something different.
Because he never gave me an original copy.
Sold as is, where is, without recourse. Buyer understands car overheats, car stalls, reduced from $3,700. Oh, she whited it out.
No, I didn't white it out.
Oh, yes, you did, honey. I'm looking at it right here. She whited it out.
Wow.
She whited out. Get out of my courtroom. Verdict for the defendant. Unbelievable.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Tell me where the freak's at.
A landline set up for emergencies creates disconnect between friends. Data entry clerk Keontae Anderson is suing her former friend for phone bills. Defendant Shiana Hodges says the plaintiff is inflating the amount. Now, here's Judge Joe Brown.
Ms. Anderson, you're alleging that your friend, Ms. Hodges, former friend, owes you for a ground line bill and also for various TV services that she availed herself of under your name. You put these accounts in your name because of her bad credit, so she stuck you with the bills.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Hodges, you allege that you don't owe anything because you say that the plaintiff was inflating the amount and then she harassed you for money.
Yes.
You first. How long have you known the defendant, please, young lady?
Your Honor, the defendant and I went to high school together. We knew each other by
Where'd you go to high school?
Westchester High School. But we rarely spoke. We met again about 4 years ago through a mutual friend of ours, and that's when we began to hang. June 1st is where it all began. I believe that was when the defendant moved into her residence. I helped her with creating resumes. I just offered support. And also, along with that, she told me her credit was ruined. Her child's father had ruined her credit, getting a bill in her name, and the bill hadn't been paid.
Well, what was she supposed to be doing? Returning the favor to you? You didn't do anything. You're the one with the 7-year-old child, not her. She has none.
I felt sympathy for her daughter being asthmatic, being in the house without a phone. Her cell phone had been damaged, and she didn't have a landline for a while. So we spoke and had an agreement that she would pay the bills, and she paid me with cash. She does not have a bank account. From my understanding, she gets government assistance, and she gets paid under the table.
So we're paying her so she can do a lot of talking on the ground line.
Yes,
I love it. Now, I'm being polite. Would you like to try and redeem your situation, which I don't think is humanly possible because of what you have alleged in your answer and what she's alleged in her complaint?
Oh, now I can talk? Okay.
Yes.
You know,
I don't see how you can help yourself, but I'll try and let you get a life preserver.
First off, I paid her the money. Like she said, I was paying her cash. She has all the money.
She didn't pay enough because it was late.
I don't understand why we're here. It was not late. I paid her the money. She did not want to come to my house because of a guy that she didn't like. And so she had
Why does she have to come to your house after she's let you get benefit of her credit rating? Why does she have to wait on you?
I was paying her the bills every month. All of a sudden, she didn't want to come to my house. I couldn't bring her the bill. She
Why
didn't come
not?
to my car had broke down. My
Why don't you
transmission.
get one of the boyfriends or baby's daddy to drive you
I don't
over
talk to my baby's dad at all. Like
Why
she
didn't
said,
you drop it in a mailbox, get some exercise, and walk to the post office?
We came to the conclusion.
That's too broke to work too, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, and I was a dental assistant for 5 years, so her saying
Well, you're
that...
not now. You're only 27 years old.
Yeah.
You're
right
unemployed, and you got a 7-year-old that I'm helping to support.
Oh, you are?
Oh, yeah, I pay taxes. She does, she does. How many of you paid California taxes last year? Hold your hand. Yeah, all these people are helping support your child. We have to do it on our own.
I work for my money. I was a dental
Where do you
assistant.
work?
I'm in school to be a school teacher now. For
A
ages
school
3 to
teacher?
5, yes.
You mean to tell me that the kids are supposed to get that kind of craziness put in their heads? Your school teacher is the one that's walking around teaching them to do what? What the teacher's doing wrong?
Okay.
And if you want to be a school teacher, why you got the outside kid? Why didn't you get married?
Okay. Things happen. Okay?
Things happen.
Just like she has herpes and she's knowingly spreading it to people. Yes.
Not true, Your
Yes,
Honor.
she is. She told me that's why she has an attitude. She said that she's knowingly spreading herpes. Somebody gave it to her and she does not care. And it depends on their body if they're going to get herpes or not. And that's why I stopped hanging with her, because that is wrong.
You know what?
And I hooked
When
her
you
up with
do
one of my
that,
friends.
That's a
No.
guarantee that not only you're wrong, you're badly wrong, you're violently
I'm not wrong at all. I pay
you
for
are
bills.
ridiculously wrong.
I pay my bills. I'm serious. I pay my bills every month. And all of a sudden she wants to say that she did not receive the bill. That's a lie.
Do you know what interest is? Do you know what interest is?
I know what interest is.
Do you know how they compute it?
I gave
How
her
about
everything
penalties?
I owed her. I don't know why she's bringing this here. That is the truth.
Because you owe her some money.
I do not owe her money.
We'll be right back with Judge Joe Brown.
I do not owe her money. When the bills start coming to my house, she hid the bill. She did not want me to see it. She was charging me extra.
What is this? You have to be entertained too?
I was not entertaining myself at all. I paid her the bill.
Looking for a job on TV?
We're back with Judge Joe Brown. The plaintiff in this case says she set up a landline for her friend because she has a young daughter. She says the defendant paid for a while, then started up with the excuses. Let's take a look.
Well, it just looks like what goes around comes around. She was passing down what the phone company was giving to her. Pay the bill.
I do not owe her money. When the bills start coming to my house, she hid the bill. She did not want me to see it. She was charging me extra. She told them she did not want the bill to come to her house.
This
to my
one
house.
I can at least see a justification for.
Okay.
You needed some communication.
Yes.
What is this? You have to be entertained too. Not only do we have to pay for you sitting on your butt, you have to be entertained
Wow.
at her expense. Yeah, you don't have a job. You're not
Now?
working and you're not enrolled in school. Sitting down and your baby daddy ain't paying child support.
I have had a job since I was 16 years old. Please. You can look at my work history. I should have printed that out.
I don't see any.
I have a work history since I was 16 years old.
Unemployed, 27.
Okay.
7-year-old at home, friend girl trying to help you out, and you run up a $400 bill entertaining yourself.
I was not entertaining myself at all. I paid her the bill.
Looking for a job on TV? Pay-per-view? Girl, I got to look at pay-per-view.
How was I paying the cable bill?
They got
How
a
was I
thing
paying the
about
cable
something they
bill?
were
I
doing
was
up in
working.
here
That's
about
how I was
getting a
paying
job.
her.
I'm
Working.
taking notes, friend girl. You
For
got
4
to check
months,
this out.
I had a oh, wow.
You won.
She had her mom come up to my job talking about, oh, you're going to get beat up and all
$450
that. Thank you, Your Honor.
The defendant says the bills were hidden and inflated. She also threw in a salacious insult about the plaintiff out of nowhere. She's going to have to pay.
She was put on notice that there was going to be...
Even you don't testify to that.
An
The
application.
best you have
She's
testified
put-
to
oh,
about
excuse me,
notice
no.
is I do believe there was talks about application.
Exactly.
But I'm reading your words, right?
Exactly.
But I don't recall telling her specifically how the process
Exactly.
was.
She was on
That is
notice,
not
there's an
putting her on
application.
notice, Mr. Paulino. She's going to have to fill out a 10-page thing that asks her
That's not?
to list.
She can't
No.
go down to the condo
No,
place
Mr.
and get an
Paulino,
application?
it's not.
This is standard practice, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Paulino, you're dead wrong.
That's your opinion.
No, that's my ruling, pal. And let me tell you something, Mr. University of Miami Law School. I taught at UM for many, many years, and you right now are embarrassing us. You do not show that kind of disrespect, okay? If you don't like what the judge is doing, then you take it to the next forum. But you do not sit here and say that's your opinion like a baby when a judge rules against. Don't even utter another word. You've got a lot to learn about what it means to be a litigator and a lawyer.
I want to be...
Good, because you don't have it in you. But you've got a lot to learn about what it means to be a member of the Florida Bar. And if you think that this kind of petulance and babiness on your part to turn around and tell a judge who you disagree with, well, that's your opinion. is going to get you anywhere, you are sorely mistaken. If there's nothing you should have learned in the last 2 years as a law student, there's something you should have learned as a human growing up, that you do not show that kind of disrespect. You don't like it, take it to the hallway. But you do not look a judge in the face, because I don't care what you think about me. You got to respect this process. And if there's anybody who I expect to respect this process, it's a second-year law student at the University of Miami. Verdicts for the plaintiff, $450 and court costs.